Hi, this is Mr. G, and you are watching The Art of Teaching. I want to introduce you to a new book, another one I've written, called the Mnemonics Workbook. You've seen some of my videos possibly about memory techniques. Those are my most popular videos with tens of thousands of hits. And we use different sort of techniques, mnemonics, to memorize new information. So with mnemonics, you can memorize lists and lists of information relatively quickly and recall them in order when you need them. So if you have a short list, we use a method that incorporates the numbers 1 through 10 and making connections with those visually. So as children, we grow up learning about little songs: 1 bun, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 door. These are visuals you don't have to even think about. You'll be able to remember 1 bun, 2 shoe, 3 tree for the rest of your life. So what mnemonics does is it pairs the tree from 3 with some sort of image of what you need to remember and put that into a list. And it sounds very strange, but it works. So there's numbers, there's letters like your alphabet. A is for apple, B is banana, and then you combine new information with the old information that you already know, and again you're able to recall it. So you add the numbers in your alphabet. That's 36 items you can remember and memorize and call back. Someone could tell you, well, what's the 27th item? And you can tell them right like that. The last one that we go over in this book is mapping, where you take an area that you're familiar with, like your bedroom, and you use your imagination to place objects from the list you need to know about, like your biology class information. You turn this class information into visual remembrances, and then you visually plant them within your bedroom in your imagination, and then you imagine yourself following the same path and recalling the information. Again, it sounds very strange, but it works, and I would encourage you to watch my other 2 videos on memory, and this will make a little bit more sense. But I've created this workbook so you can go through it yourself and start to learn how to memorize things. There are people on YouTube who use the mapping technique and other techniques to memorize hundreds of pieces of information, like a whole audience's name, 6 decks of cards, recalling the cards in order, and they do it very, very quickly. So this is sort of the beginnings of that. We have the basic information up front, which tells you about mnemonics that we're already using, like remembering, which months are longer than others, remembering how to do your 9 times tables, using your fingers, knowing why it is that we can remember 1-800-Flowers because of texting on our phones. So we're building on information you already know, adding in new information that you need for that test or that exam, and this book helps you put it all together so that you can memorize huge amounts of information in just a couple of hours and then recall it several days later without any problem. So I hope you'll check it out. You can go to firehousepublications.com. There's a link there directly to the book, or I'll put a URL at the end of this where you can go right to the printer's website, enter in a code, and you can get 15% off. It's only $9.95 on Amazon, but we can get you that little extra percentage because you watched this video. Well, thank you very much. I hope you have found this informative and that you find this to be a valuable book that I put together for you guys. And you have a great day.